Hello, my pretties. This is Shadow the Lion Queen here, and welcome to episode 389 of Shadows and Pretties. And to honor the fact that, Freaky Friday, the 2003 remake, has a sequel now called Freakier Friday, which, of course, came out sometime this year. And it stars with Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan, and most of the original supporting cast returning. So I will be reviewing Freakier Friday in the near future. I might review it in maybe another Friday or something. I don't really know. But anyways, basically, this film, Freaky Friday, came out in 2003, and it's based off of the 1972 novel by Mary Rogers. So, of course, this film is actually a pretty good one. And I personally really enjoyed it a whole lot. I thought it was really neat. It was awesome. You gotta really say, if you plan to see Freakier Friday, you gotta watch this movie to, get pretty much a kind of like a, you kind of have to, rewatch this movie before you can watch the new sequel. So that way you've got an idea as to, what the movie is supposed to be about. So basically, this film has pretty good cast. I really enjoyed it a whole lot. I thought it was really neat and well done. I like the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis is in this one. You probably know her from the Halloween movies. And also Lindsay Lohan also star as Anna in this film. So there is a couple other, actors that were in this film. So basically, there is an original Freaky Friday movie that came out in 1976. And basically, this is the concept remake of that Freaky Friday. I've never seen the original Freaky Friday, so I can't really say for certain if I will review that one. But I'm going to sit here and say right now that I'm going to be reviewing, this movie, the remake. I thought the remake was really good and well done. So basically, the plot is about this teenage musician, Anna Coleman, lives with her widowed mother, psychologist Tess Coleman, her younger brother Harry, and their grandfather Alan. Tess is engaged to Ryan, but Anna does not accept the engagement, still coping with the death of her father 3 years earlier. So at school, Anna contends the unsympathetic teacher is bullying her from her former best friend Stacy Hinkhouse, and has a crush on a classmate named Jake, whom Tess disapproves of. So Anna plays guitar in the band Pink Slip, which is preparing to the audition in the Wango Tango showcase. However, the audition coincides with Tess and Ryan's wedding rehearsal, preventing Anna from attending. So during dinner at Pepe's Chinese restaurant, Anna and Tess argue, and Pepe's mother overhears them arguing and gives them fortune cookies, to which they open and reading, and the fortune loudly simultaneously an earthquake occurs, which only Anna and Tess feel. The next morning, they were discovered that they have switched bodies. So basically, what happens is Anna's in, her mom's body, and her mom is in her body. So Tess attends high school as Anna experiences firsthand and the challenges her daughter faces, including targeted mistreatment by her English teacher, Mr. Bates, who holds a grudge after Tess rejected him at their prom decades earlier. So Tess threatens to report him unless he treats Anna fairly. Meanwhile, Anna, inhabiting Tess's body, struggles to manage her mother's patience and the responsibility of adulthood. They return to the restaurant where Pepe explains that only an act of selflessness can help reverse the switch. So while attending Harry's parent-teacher conference, Anna reads herself a heartfelt essay that he wrote about her, prompting to treat him more kindly. So Tess, attempting to reconcile with Stacy, is framed for cheating and sent to detention. Jake helps her complete the test by leading Tess to reevaluate her opinion of him. However, her decision was to sabotage Stacy's exam and upset Jake. At the same time, Anna, still in Tess's body, is surprised with a live TV interview about Tess's latest book. Having not read it, she improves the monologue about aging. Tess and Jake watch the segment, and Tess is mortified, but Jake is amused. So Anna later visits Jake at work where they connect over music. At the rehearsal dinner, her bandmates attempt to sneak her out of the audition but get caught. Ryan allows her to leave but hoping to build a trust. Tess and Anna switch roles for the audition, so Anna playing guitar off stage while Tess pretends to perform. After seeing Anna's talent, Tess commits to being more supportive. Jake, unaware of the switch, is impressed by the performance. So, returning to the rehearsal dinner after that, Tess tells Anna to ask Ryan to postpone the wedding until they switch back. Instead, Anna delivers a heartfelt toast, acknowledging Ryan's role in her mother happiness. With the act of selflessness, the two return to their original bodies. So, at the end, Tess and Ryan proceeded with the wedding, and Tess allows Anna to date Jake. Pink Slip performs at the reception when Harry and Alan begin arguing. Pepe's mother prepares to intervene with fortune cookies, but Pepe stops her before another switch occurs. That's how the movie ends. I definitely do have to say that this was honestly a really good film. I personally really enjoyed this a whole lot. Now, however, it's a really good, well-made film. Like, I mean, the cast was awesome. I really liked the music that was in this film. And I definitely do have to say was that, however, when Freakier Friday was coming around, and this is when, things started to get a bit heated. Now, basically in November of 2022, October, Jamie Lee Curtis expressed interest in a sequel of Freaky Friday during an event in Mexico, revealing she and Lindsay Lohan were still in touch, so she was opening to revisit the story. So basically, they were pretty much had, other people join in for the film. So there was a lot of stuff that happened for the remake of Freaky Friday. So I cannot wait to pretty much sit there and, I cannot wait to sit there and, pretty much, review that movie, which will be in the near future, which I don't know when that will be, but it will be sometime in the near future. So anyway, I personally do have to say that it's a really good film. I really enjoyed this a whole lot. I thought it was really neat. It's amazing. I personally really thought that the movie was pretty good. Now, I will be reviewing the sequel for Freaky Friday sometime, so stay tuned for that. And I really do have to say that I really do like the concept of the film. I do like this film a whole lot. I thought it was really neat and well done. I love the movie itself. It was pretty good. Like when I watched it first time when I was younger, it was really good. I personally really enjoyed that a whole lot. I thought it was neat and well done. It's definitely well made. And I definitely do have to say it's enjoyable. I personally really enjoyed it. So I guess with that being said and that being the case, like I'm always just going to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion. If you happen to disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. Now, as always, I personally do have to say this film is amazing. I really enjoyed this a whole lot. I thought it was really neat, well done. It's just a really perfect, well-made film. And I can recommend this movie to anybody who likes, movies like this. This movie is just funny. It's awesome. You definitely will really enjoy this film. I mean, if you've never seen this film, you really got to see this film. This film is just amazing, well done, and it's just a really great film. I personally really enjoyed this film, I mean, when I was younger, and looking at it now, I realize how amazing this film really was and how this attaches me to have pretty much a movie from my childhood become really successful. And I'm surprised that they had a sequel came out, which I obviously did not even know they had a sequel, but until much later. But, until the new Freaky Friday when I heard it was coming out. So, personally, I do recommend this movie to anybody who's never seen Freaky Friday. Like, if you like the original movie, that's fine. If you like the book, that's fine. You definitely will really enjoy this film. I'm not going to stress you out anymore. This film is just worth it. It's a really good Disney movie. However, I am looking forward to reviewing the sequel once I get a chance to see the Freakier Friday movie. So, with that being said, And with that being the case, I'm going to sit here and just say, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll be catching you guys all in the next video. Peace out. And as always, I will see you all next time.